everybody. This is Michelle Higdon, Tales of a Sixth Grade Teacher. It's a teacher thing. And I'm coming to you today with a special edition. Hello, Bill. A special edition of 60-second book talk. And what's special about it is it's going to take more than 60 seconds to tell you about it. My mom gave me this book, and I devoured it. I read it last night until it got too dark in my house to read because I have horrible lighting and cannot lie on the couch and read, which is really sad when you think about it. And then I got it this morning and I finished it, and I have already downloaded the sequel from the library on my Kindle, which is great. I want to pay for it. And then there's a third one and a fourth one. So I wanted to tell you about this book because it features one of my things I love the most. Belle wants you to know that she's here. She says, hi, hi, hi. It's one of my things I love the most, which is reading and libraries. And it's also a mystery puzzle solving kind of book, and it's written for middle grades and young adult, which, as you know, is my jam. And when I got done reading this book, I was like, I want to be a librarian so bad. I might even have to move to find a library job. It's that bad. So that's a whole long introduction. Let me just tell you what this book is. It's an older book. It's from older considering it's from 2013. But that means you can probably find it on the cheap. So enough said. It is called Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library. It's by this guy Chris Grabenstein. Really hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry, I have to sneeze. It's not the coronavirus, I promise. As you can see, it is a New York Times bestseller, which obviously means it's great. And it's a fairly short read. And the best thing about it I like is the chapters are short. So, when I'm lying on my couch at 9 o'clock, and I'm like, just one more chapter. And then one more chapter is 2 pages. Okay, just one more chapter. And the next chapter is 3. Okay, just one more chapter. It's that good. It really sucks you in. So, quick overview of the plot, and then I'm going to just kind of show you some of the puzzles that are really cool. That'll really they make you think. For real, there's a couple I still haven't even figured out. But it's about these kids. They are in the 7th grade, and the library in their town is opening back up. For their entire lives, they have not had a public library, which is super sad. I mean, just makes you want to cry, really, not having a public library, or at least makes me want to cry. And so the library is built and designed by the guy, Mr. Lemoncello, who is this huge game designer. You think about the Parker Brothers, they design Monopoly, Risk, Sorry, all these different kind of games. That's like him, but his games are super cool. And so they enter this contest to go to this lock-in at the library. The library has animatronics, it has holographs, it has games, it has books, obviously, and it's state of the art, super cool, fancy, all sorts of stuff. And while they're there, they are given the option of a 24-hour game to figure out how to get out of the library. Some of them say no thanks. Most of them say, hey, yeah, a game. And the winner gets to be in these commercials for his products and get money and all this kind of stuff. So it's a pretty legit prize. And so then the majority of the book is them trying to find their way out, find the clues, which, have to do with the Dewey Decimal System or fiction, or, it's all about books and puzzles and pictograms and stuff like that. And they have to figure out how to get out of the library to win the prize. There's also, some double crossing, some betrayals. There's a girl who gets her hand stuck in the book return slot, just, a struggle. I don't know why she thought she could get out through a slot that's, built for a book, but, nobody said people were smart. And it's really gripping. It's, I just can't even tell you, it's just good. You want to know who wins because there's just one guy, he's a little jerk. You're not even gonna like him. He's the snobby little brown nosing jerk that when there's an adult around, he's like, oh my gosh, your suit looks so nice. Are you losing weight? And then when there's no adults around, he's like, I hate you. You ugly. Your face looks like a monkey's butt. So everybody just wants him to lose, obviously. And the main character, Kyle, he's not a big reader. He's not really, everything he sees, he thinks, oh, I'm putting that on my reading list. I'll put that on my reading list. So if you like books, this is obviously a no-brainer. Read this. If you don't like books, read it anyway. because it's a really good mystery puzzle solving kind of game, and it's on a very easy to read level. So let me see. So this is an example of one of the puzzles. So you have to figure it out, and I won't ruin the whole thing for you, but this would be outlet, except for let, you put side. So outside, this is golf, minus the G and minus the F, so go, right? Minus the L, excuse me, of a dog. So outside of a dog. That would be the first of the clue. And they have to solve all these clues, and there's like extreme challenges and clunker cards, and it's like your favorite board game. Lord, I hope it's not Monopoly, because that game is obnoxious. Brought to life in a library. So I highly recommend it. I also recommend if you want to borrow it, you check out Sora. I have videos on that on my website. I bet it's there. And I know that it's on Overdrive, which is through the Greenville Public Library. I have a video on how to use that on my website as well. So, like, it's probably also on Amazon, but you try and check it out for free first and read it, and then you're gonna want to read the next one, which you're gonna have to wait because I have it out right now. And then you're gonna want to read the third and the fourth. This book cements in me the fact that I want to be a librarian. Like, I would love to do something like this when I open my library, like for not like my own personal library, but like in the fall when we're back to school, like a big library scavenger hunt. How cool! Ooh, I'm gonna go plan that right now. Hire me because I will be a great librarian. Anyway, I highly recommend you read this, and then he's got some other ones that seem really cool too. There's something called Island of Dr. Libris, which sounds really good. Welcome to Wonderland, which looks like a motel. So, again, this was not a 60-second book talk because it has now been a 7-minute book talk. But that's how great I think this book is, and I highly recommend it. And now I'm going to have some tea. I'm not the bookworm. I thought you should see it. But I am working on revamping these vlogs as well because a minute is not long enough for me. Lord knows I like to talk. Anyway, Mr. Lemoncello, Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library. Go check it out. Read it. Let me know what you think. You will thank me later.